Hello guys, so today I'm going to give you an update of my US citizenship application. Last September 10, we filed my US citizenship. On September 10, we sent my application, and after that, they sent me a receipt for my US citizenship application that they receive it, and then they receive the money. So it says it's paid, so it's right here. And then they give me a 6-month estimated time for to finish it, my application. And then I received a second notice that it says U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services has received your form and is currently processing your application, petition, or request. This notice informs you that USCIS is able to reuse your previously captured fingerprints and other biometrics and use your biometric data as in the past. So this is another good news for me because I don't have to do another biometrics. So they're gonna reuse my previous from before. So it's a good news. This is from December 14. December 14 we received this second notice. And then whatever they send it to me by mail, I created also account from USCIS because I applied my US citizenship form through online. So I have my USCIS account. So whatever they send to me by mail, they will send it to my account also, and the USCIS account. So I will receive it over there in the account first, and then 3 days later I will receive their mail like this. So that's the second notice right there. So that's very good news because I don't want to do biometrics again. So yesterday I received a really good news from USCIS because they sent me email. It says log into your account, we take an action on your case. So when I log into my USCIS account, I was so excited because they scheduled my interview this March. Yay! It means my application for US citizenship is approved. So this is the papers that they sent to me yesterday, just right here in Tampa, and it's close for us. It's only like 45 minutes drive. John went yesterday and he asked some question over there of the guard at the door. So it's close for us. It's just right here in Tampa. And this is the requirements that they want me to follow. It says you must appear for this interview. However, if you are ill, have any symptoms of illness, have traveled outside the United States within the past 2 weeks, or had contact with a person who tested positive for COVID-19 within the past 2 weeks, or are at heightened risk due to age or an underlying health condition, call the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services contact center. So report the number over here as soon as possible to reschedule your appointment. There is no penalty for requesting that your appointment be rescheduled. So this is the inside of the notice that I received yesterday for my interview. So it says, to ensure the health and safety of all who enter USCIS offices, you must take the following safety precautions when arriving for your interview. Do not arrive more than 15 minutes prior to your interview time. You will not be permitted entry into the office until 15 minutes before your interview. So you cannot come in the building anyway, even if you come in early. But 15 minutes before your interview, that's the time you can come in. You and anyone permitted to come with you to your interview as explained in the section. Who should come with you below must wear a face covering that covers the mouth and nose. Bring a black or blue ink pen with you to your interview. Who should come with you? Only the following people may come with you to your interview. If you do not speak English fluently, you should arrange to have an interpreter available by phone. Do not bring an interpreter to the interview. If you need a sign language interpreter or certified deaf interpreter, call the USCIS contact number as soon as possible. Your attorney or authorized representative may come with you to the interview or be available via phone. If you have disability and have an individual who assists you, that individual may come with you. So my family or your family cannot come for the interview. If you are applying for citizenship for yourself, you will be tested on your knowledge of the government and history of the United States. You will also be tested on reading, writing, and speaking English unless on the day you file your application. You have been living in the United States for a total of at least 20 years as a lawful permanent resident and are over 50 years old, or you have been living in the United States for a total of 15 years as a lawful permanent resident and are over 55 years old, or unless you have a medically determinable disability. USCIS has revised the CIVICS portion of the naturalization test. Applicants with a filing date, also known as receive date, on or after December 1, 2020, will take the 2020 version of the CIVIC test. Applicants with a filing date before this date will take the 2008 version of the test. For more information, to find study and material, you must bring the following with you to the interview. So this is the one they wants us to bring for the interview. This letter that is sent to us, we have to bring it. Your alien registration card, green card, any evidence of selective service registration, your passport, and or any other documents you use in connection with any entries into the United States. Those items noted below which are applicable to you. If applying for naturalization as the spouse of a United States citizen, you have to bring your marriage certificate, proof of death or divorce for its prior marriage of yourself or spouse. If applying for naturalization as a member of the United States Armed Forces, your discharge certificate or Form DD-214. If copies of a document were submitted as evidence with your N-400 application, the originals of those documents should be brought to the interview. This is the inside of this notice of interview that I need to follow. So for now, it's like 1.5 months away for my interview. So all I have to do is study the 100 CIVICS questions right here. I've been studying it since every day now, since last week. So it's a lot to memorize right here, but I have to study. I have to pass this test, really, because I am already here for like 13 years, and before I was so lazy to get it because of a lot of documents requirements, and I'm kind of lazy to follow some documents. Like, I don't want to hassle to fill up application, but in the last minute, because of my green card is expiring this coming May this year, so that's why we go ahead and file for my citizenship rather than renewing my 10-year green card again. It's all the same because every 10 years I guess I have to renew. So I just go ahead and get the final thing for my US citizenship. And after that, after my interview this coming March and I pass, they're gonna give me some certificate. And then after that, they said, John asking question yesterday, it says 3 weeks later after my interview, they're gonna send me another certificate for my oath taking. So I'm gonna do oath taking over there, and then after that I will apply my US passport. So that's all for my video today. It's all about the update of my immigration, so it's so exciting. So I've been praying to God also that I hope everything goes smooth when I applied my US citizenship application, because I just wanna finish it and everything will be over. Everything will be good. And then the thing is, Bryson is so mama's boy, so and then I cannot bring him inside building during my interview because they don't allow anybody there except for the person who's going to the interview. So they'll be waiting for me outside. So it's been 5 months since we applied last September 10. So I received my notice of interview. So I think the total to finish everything, it might be like 7 months, including my oath taking. So that's it for today, guys. I'm gonna practice my 100 civics questions.
What is the supreme law of the land?